Joseph of Arimathea was secretly a Christian, but kept his beliefs hidden out of fear. Why would he be so afraid? Well, we know that he was a member of the Sanhedrin, which were the guys that hated Jesus so much that they were trying to kill him. If they knew Joseph was a believer, that hatred would be directed at him as well. We also learn that he wasn't in favor of the plot to kill Jesus. Since Joseph was on the Sanhedrin, he would be one of the most educated Jews and obviously very aware of the Jewish religion and scriptures. It seems quite likely that he became a Christian because he recognized Jesus matched the prophecies of the coming Messiah. We're also told he was rich, which is interesting because in Isaiah 53:9, it says the Messiah would be buried in a rich man's tomb. Joseph asked to bury Jesus, which would have outed him as a Christian. He then laid Jesus in a new tomb. If the tomb had been previously used, then it could prove difficult to discern whether a specific corpse was Jesus or not. However, since it was a new tomb, when Jesus rose, the tomb had exactly 0 corpses in it, thus avoiding confusion. Some skeptics try to argue that this part of the story is fabricated. However, since Joseph was on the Sanhedrin, and thus famous, it would have been impossible to lie about his involvement. Imagine Joseph wasn't a Christian. He, his family, and the whole Sanhedrin would proclaim how the Christians were lying. Skeptics also point out that the crucifixion victims were typically not buried. However, we have exceptions to this. One such case is when someone would ask a Roman official for the body, and this is exactly what we see Joseph of Arimathea do. So, Joseph of Arimathea actually helps strengthen the fact of the empty tomb for us. If you're curious about the Sanhedrin, see the pinned comment.